Kim Minch with a weekly update from the ICCAC. In this week's edition, we will take a look at the Athletes of the Week, the National Athletes of the Week, the results from the Graphic Edge Bowl that happened last weekend, and some scores from this past weekend. First up, the Athletes of the Week. This week's Offensive Player of the Week for women's basketball is Milikere Koyemenaveri from Iowa Central. Koyemenaveri had 20 points and 21 rebounds against Lake Region State College this past weekend. Koyemenaveri is averaging 15.1 points, 7.7 rebounds, and 3 assists per game this season. This week's Defensive Athlete of the Week is Carly Schumacher from DMAC. Schumacher had 38 points along with 13 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 steal, and 5 blocks against Midland University JV. Schumacher leads the NJCAA in blocks with 55 this season. Next, we would like to congratulate those who have earned National Athlete of the Week honors. Last week, Abigail Osuro from Iowa Western earned Division I Player of the Week. Osuro had 39 points and 19 rebounds in an 88-75 win over Cloud County. In the week of November 11th through the 17th, Carly Schumacher from DMAC won the Division II Player of the Week. Schumacher had back-to-back games, scoring 30 points or more. Next, the Graphic Edge Bowl happened this past Sunday at the Unidome in Cedar Falls, Iowa. Iowa Central took on number 7 Rochester in the opening game at 11. The Tritons won in an overtime battle 23-20. In overtime, the Tritons held Rochester to a field goal, giving them an opportunity to win the game. On their possession, quarterback Kendall Jackson threw a 9-yard touchdown to Brandon Clark to win the bowl game. The Tritons finished out the season with a record of 6-5. In the premier game, number 3 Iowa Western took on number 5 Butler in a rematch of last year's national championship. This year's matchup didn't see near as much action as last year's game, but the result was the same. Iowa Western defeated Butler 6-0 in a defensive battle. Kicker Danny Hamilton was the key scorer for the Reavers as he put 2 of his 3 attempts between the pipes to win the game. Iowa Western ends the season with an 11-1 record and ranks second in the NJCAA polls. Finally, over the weekend, the Kirkwood men took on Southeastern at home and won 79-68. The Eagles had 4 players in double digits in the game, with leading scorer A.J. Lawton coming off the bench with 19 points. Lawton had 2 rebounds, 4 assists, and 3 steals as well in the game. For the women, Northeast extended their winning streak to 12 with a win over Midland University, winning 87-59. The Hawks had 4 players in double figures in the game, with both Allison Klostergaard and Yasmin Miller scoring 14 points. Finally, go online to our website at www.iccac.org to see a complete list of the scores from this past weekend. Also, check us out on Twitter at ICCAC Sports for up-to-date scores and more.